Hello everyone, this is Man H and welcome back to my channel. This time we're going to do a review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and the one we're doing on is Tiger Claw. I got this from a local Target and everything, so kind of happy I finally found them. I've been looking for it here and there, and if you get sometimes you just gotta go in the stores and see if you can find it. And I went in the store and I finally got it. So as you see, this is the front of the box, this side of the box. In the back of the box is showing the figure, and as you notice here the other side, some artwork right there, maybe part of the cartoon. I'm not really sure. I think it's probably more the cartoon. And as you notice, when you open it up, if you're Mint on Carter, you do have the window box. But on this channel, I'm not a Mint on Carter. And as you see at the top of it, it says Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles warnings, and here's the barcode stuff at the bottom. Now, I think I bought this at Target. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on it. For back somewhere, part of my brain is saying I think I bought it in Walmart, but I think it was Target. But we're gonna stick with Target because I'm really much like not 50-50, 25-ish, saying Walmart, and the rest of it saying maybe Target. 20% say Walmart. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I don't care. I got the figure. So, without further ado, I'm going to come back, open it up, and we're going to see how cool this Tiger Claw is out of the packaging. I'll be right back right after this. Alright guys, we got everything out of the package. It's much more accessories than I thought it was. I didn't think that it was. It's actually two trays. When you initially open it up, you don't see it, but you do get another tray of accessories. So when I first bought this figure, I didn't think I was getting my money's worth, but you do get your money's worth. So we're gonna go through all the accessories and show you all the accessories first, and then get through that, and we get to the figure. So first thing I'm gonna show you is you get the sword right here. As you can see, it's a very hard type of plastic. Got some detail on there. Got the handle. If I put it in the camera, it got some green on the handle. This piece is, you gotta be careful with this piece. It might break off. It's a hard piece of plastic right there. So you do get the sword, or whatever you want to call that. You do get that. You do get this blaster right here. And there's a blaster. Got some detail on there. A little bit of red on the side. I like the handle. I really do. I like how the handle is made. So you do get that. And you do get the blaster port in there. And it do come with those. I think it does. I'm gonna say yes, because you do. It seems like something will fit in there. We'll find out as we go through it. So you do get that one, and that will come back. One of these will come back, or both of them might come back. You do get this blaster also right here. It got some detail on there too. I like how this one look also. And there's a blaster port on that one too. So you do get that. You get this claw-like type hand. I like that. And with Wolverine hands came like this, for this type of claws, this type of sturdiness would be much better, I think. You do get that. Just smaller. You do get this robot type hand, as you can see. Also, and I'll show you how that will go in there and how that will work, and how the rest of the stuff will work with that. It's a fist hand. And that all comes in one piece. You get that. You do get this. I don't know what exactly it is, but you do get it. And we'll figure it out. I'll try to figure it out as it go. But you do get that. So that probably also come back into play. You do get this ultimate head right here with the eye patch on there. I think it's super cool. I like it. Now you see these whiskers right here. They do have some scope into there. I'm gonna tell you what they really remind me of. They remind me like fiber optics a little bit. If you ever see fiber optics, that's exactly what they feel like. And they might can break off, so you want to be careful with them. And both head sculpts do come with that. The eye patch is sculpted. There's a lot of detail in there. It do have a lot of lines in there. This feel like it's sculpted, but I know the eye patch is. I can feel the texture in that. You do get that. You do get these blaster pieces. I'm gonna try to show all of them at one time. Try not to drop them. Got that one. That's the smallest one, I think. You do have that one. I think it's gonna be for more like the jetpack. We'll see as we get more into the review. You have that one right there. and you have another small one, pretty much the same one as of the yellow one. More like a as you mind that champagne color of the other video I did with it on the Porsche. And you do have that one. That do come in play. You do have some grasping type hands. So you do get all these. All together, I think you get like 6 sets of hands. So you do get all these right there. More like the grasping type. Like this one of these should be like, I think should able to hold a gun. That look like that one would be more like the trigger hand. And these two right here would be more like a trigger hand. This one might go something they can hold something else with. Whatever it could be. Maybe like the sword right there. And they're all well painted, very well painted. The claws, they're soft, but they wouldn't really hurt you. It look like they probably will, but I don't think it really will hurt you. Do get those. That's all the accessories out of the packaging, and I love this figure right off the bat. Let me move all this stuff out the way, and some of this stuff will come back to play more close to the end of the video. But I love this figure right out of the packaging. There he goes right there. Tiger Claw itself. Turns to straight up his leg a little bit. I don't know, just being finicky. There he goes right there. It does remind you of I'll leave it in the description below to make sure I get it right. I'll put it in the caption where it's supposed to be what I think who really reminds you of. I want to make sure I get the right reference. Do come out with the two fist hands. You got some ways you can put the gun, and that's where the jetpack will go. Got the nice like the detail of the bandana all around. It's all sculpted, and like I said, these whiskers are also very pliable. They can be moved with. You got some really sculpted in there. And this one's a little crooked. The last one on this side. I try to see if I can get the head to go more straight down, but I can't not. And I'm not going to really finicky with it. I wish it probably had maybe like a hinge here. I know we broke up the sculpt a little bit so you can get more of a straight on arrow. Right now it looks like he's looking up. Maybe if I'm lucky, I might be able to sculpt a little bit of that plastic way to move it down a little bit, but I can't get it to move no further down. And if you look at the diagram on the back of the packaging, right here, you can see it look like it's more down than more up, and I thought it was probably the difference in the head sculpt, but it's not. It's just really sitting up there. I even put a little bit of hot water on there, and I show you how high that peg sits. See how high that peg sits up? I thought it probably maybe it can move a little bit. I don't have a hairdryer. I've just been trying to use the hot water treatment. I can't get it to move. Maybe if I trim a little of that plastic away, it might move. I don't know if it's stuck. I just can't get it to freeze up at all. And I'm not going to keep on messing with it because I really like this figure and I don't want to break it. And this figure is a very hard figure for me to find. And I know the prices could be outrageous. So if I get an update where, see, this is how I think it should look, more like that. That's how I think it should be more like, something more like this. It's sitting up. That looks more natural to me, but I'm going to try my best to see if I can get that down so I can show you. Oh, I got to move, guys. I got to move. I heard it pop. There it goes. It freed it up. It took a second. I knew it could. I knew it could. Let me see how that looks now. I got it. Thank you. Ooh. Froze it. Yep, I got it to move now. Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pop the head back on. I'm happy. See? There it goes. There it goes. That's what I'm talking about. That's the look I was looking for. How you can get more of a straight on the view on how he should look at you. Now, I'm trying to. That's much better. See? Now that's much better. See how you're looking more down. Now it might pop off a little bit because the ball joint is kind of short, but I did get it down. It does, so it can move up and down a little bit on that ball joint. But I wish it still had a hinge, because if it had a hinge, it probably moved down even further. But it's not. But I am satisfied with what I have for now, so I'm not going to be too really outrageous. But it will pop off kind of easy. But to able to get it to look how you want, you're going to have to fingle dingle with it a little bit. But that's what the look I was going for. And I'll show you again once again. See what I'm talking about? How that looks, pairs up so much better now. And you can see it on this picture too. So as much, so it was just frozen, that's all. So without further ado, let's go to articulation. You've seen how the scope and stuff look on the figure. So the arm can go that high up on both sides. You do have a waist swivel up top, somewhat down the bottom. The belt, the gun stuff will not really hinder too much. You can get a nice split. There's a thigh rotation in this. The way that scope is around this belt piece right here, you would think it is, but it's really what it is. The rotation is on this upper joint right here. As you can see, you do get a nice bend in the knees, and you can get rotation in the hands, and also in and out. Some of the paint is going to chip off. You do get a nice bend at the elbow. I've been having a little issues with this one too, because it was loose when I took it out of the packaging. And it got a nice bend at the elbow, like more like a single bend at the elbow, and that is on both sides. You get a nice bend at this foot. It's is a little stiff too. I'm not gonna force it, but you can get a nice movement around here in the foot area. These are not gonna hurt you at all on the claws. I'm gonna pause and come back, and I'm gonna get them all posed up and everything, and then we're gonna go on the rest part of the video. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we back and everything. I did put the head sculpt with the eye patch on it, on his head and everything. The best way to hold the gun in his hand is going to be pretty much I'm going to show you a free hand. Well, pretty much would be these hands right here, as you can see, and everything. The blast piece can fit into this gun right here like that, as you can see, but it won't fit into the other gun because this piece, the porthole is a little smaller. To able to swap out the hand to put the robot hand on there, you're pretty much gonna have to go way up here in this part of the arm where the muscle part of the arm at, and just pretty much get a good little twist, pop that out, and you can pop that arm in, and you still have same range of motion. And then you want to swap the other hands out, you pretty much would just take that off that peg like that, and you pretty much can take and I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. Let's see. Right. Oh, you take this part out. Oh. I'm thinking, guys. Leave me alone. Oh, I got it. I figured it out. Take this little piece out right here, and then what you want to do is you can pop like the claw piece into the pop, like into this place right here, like so, like that. If you want to, you can do that. And then if you want to put another hand on there, you're still going to need. Don't lose it because this is very important. You're still going to need this piece right here, and what you're going to do is you're going to take, let's say that you want this hand right here. you pop this hand off like so, and you can pop, and that's gonna fall on the floor. You can pop that one on there like that, or you can also, what's I said? No, so you can't do that with the sword. And then you can also take this piece and this piece, and you have to pop this piece back into like that to put this piece back on the fist hand, and then pop it right back in there. If you want to put the robot hand on there, that's how that works. But I don't think I really want the robot hand on there. I think I'll leave that one off. I'll put the arm that fell on the floor back in there like this, like so. It's going to be a little bit of paint rubbers on there and a little scuffing on the paint, but that's going to be up in the joint. And I think I'll just go ahead and just put this hand on. Oh, wrong one. This hand on right here. Like so. And you can do that. I still didn't have really figured out where this go at all. I don't know. Maybe somebody can leave in the comments if anybody will watch the video. You can put the other blaster pad piece on the rocket part right here if you want to, and that will go right like that. It's gonna be kind of close to the tail. So, but that can that pivot up and down? No, it doesn't pivot up and down or move back and forth, but you can do that. You don't have no place to really put the sword. I wish you did. I do have place to put the two guns. You might have put them into a specific place. Let me see. This one, I could probably go right here. Let's find out in a second. Just work with me. This should, wait a minute. Let's see. This should be able to go into the holsters. I'm just trying to. I'm fingering with it, guys. Hold up. Let me see. I thought that one was able to go in the holster pretty good, because I wanted to put it in the holster, but I can't really get it like I want. Let's see if I can get the smaller one in there. If I can get one of the small ones in there, the smaller one's only two in here. You can get that one in there with no problem. And I might be able, I think I might be able to get this one. Yeah, I can get that one in there. Yeah, there you go. I got it. Got it. The small one will go here, and the big one will go on that side. Alright, I think it's a cool figure. I like it. I really enjoy it. Like I said, I don't have no place to really put the sword. I wish I did. You don't. These little small blaster pieces, I didn't really find out where they're gonna go. I can't. And the only reason I said this is gonna go in here because you see it has a split right there. But you really want to be careful because you might tear that off. So be careful when you're putting it in there. Don't like force it in and out too much. It probably rip the plastic. All around, I think it's a cool figure. I wish the head sculpt was on the hinge right here. After you get the little, I wish the ball joint was a tad longer, because if you rotate it too much, it will pop off. But all around, I think it's a cool figure. I think for 35 and change, I think I came on top. I really enjoy the figure. I think it's cool. Wherever I bought it from, if I bought it from Target or Walmart, I think you would like it too. So I hope everybody have a good day, good night. Enjoy your collection, and everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to y'all guys later on the next time you review the Hobby Man, or whatever may be on. I want to just shoot the breeze, guys. And I'm sorry this video went too close to 20 minutes, but I want to give you all the details I can to help you out to see if you want to finally make a decision on do you want to fit this Tiger Claw figure or not. And I'm happy I have it, and happy to have you come on board of the HM channel, and I'll talk to y'all guys later.